Why does it feel awkward most of the times to talk about spiritual perceptions? And is there a way to talk about things we cannot see, etc., in a way that does not feel cringy or manipulating or something like that?
Mhm. Um, it's interesting because um, the more spiritual people, like in the true sense of spirituality, the more spiritual people experience, the more they tend to not speak at all about it. So to some extent, it's easy to answer the question, yeah, okay, our culture doesn't have respect or maturity when it comes to true embodied spirituality. So of course it feels cringy for you talking about it because you are somehow um you are you are breaking a taboo. And it's almost never a comfortable position to be in. Or people are suspicious when you talk about your spirituality, or they think you want to brag, or you want to you are just a freak. So why should you feel safe? Why should you feel comfortable talking about it? But I think that's only one part of the answer. And the other part is truly that speaking about it, like let's assume there is a super spiritually mature society and everybody wants you to speak about it, still your words are an externalization of energy. And language is not only an externalization of energy, but also um, something that makes it more more rigid and more fixated, like the most fluent, the most spontaneous, the most flexible things that you can experience in your consciousness suddenly become stiff terms. So there is a break with truth. There is something that doesn't work. There is a mismatch, so to speak. And why we are shying away from words, I think it mainly comes from there. It mainly comes from our mystic instinct that it's us losing energy, it's us entering a field where our true experience can't be fully portrayed because language doesn't work on that level. It works on another level. It will force your mind, your awareness, your energy to organize in a less subtle field of energy organization. And then, yes, there is something around almost like I'm a bit mistrusting myself. Why do I talk about it? Because the more something is truly in alignment with my truth, the more I also know that it is in alignment with my truth. In other words, I don't have to persuade myself that this is true, the more it's truly true. Because, like the most fundamental truth, I can doubt it, I can question it, it's still the truth. And to some extent, I know that it's rock solid. I don't have to believe it. It will stand my questioning because it's rock solid as a truth. So, why am I running towards you and telling you about my spiritual experiences? Maybe it is wanting to be special. Maybe it is wanting to move you into the same direction. Maybe it is comparing myself to your kind of spirituality. So, you see, there is also something. Why does it feel cringy? Why does it feel manipulative? Maybe because you want to manipulate. Maybe because you want to feel special. Maybe because you want to have a quick exit from this vast state of open consciousness and going into a conversation with it, or going into preaching something, going into running around like everybody should experience this kind of orgasm, this kind of meditation, this kind of mantra chanting, whatever. All of that, it happens very fast, that our patterns around can I get rid of this high vibe, this high energy, that they kick in. And often, I mean, they kick in for just everybody who isn't a living saint, but often we we almost catch it, we almost know it. We know that our motivation in talking about it isn't that pure, isn't that smart, isn't that intelligent when it comes to energy management. So I think it's an individual mixture, what makes it somehow difficult or risky to talk about spiritual experiences. But I think it's worth taking a closer look at why is it uncomfortable for me. And it's not enough to say the rest of the world should just be more open spiritually so that I would not have to hide. Because even if we could say, yes, everybody should be enlightened, yes, still that not everybody is enlightened, that not everybody is interested, that not everybody will believe you when you're talking about these things is useful because they throw you back onto yourself. It's like I want to get rid of all this energy in myself by throwing my words onto you. And you are like, no, 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 Ilan. And then I'm here again. And I'm again like with my, okay, baby, there is some homework to be done. And that's useful. I can use, in this example, forgive me the example, it's a very bad example, but I can use your immaturity in order to mature even faster in myself, even where I subconsciously wanted to use an exit strategy.
Thank you for checking out this video. Honestly, this is just the beginning because my work is about transferring individual healing tools to the collective nervous system. And if you're curious about those events, I host totally free online events once a month approximately, and you are very welcome to join us. You are very welcome to feed the collective process by adding your individual power, your individual time, your individual resources to it. If you are curious, check out the link below this video, and thank you for your generosity contributing to this global process.